Van Gogh. Oh man, where do I even start? It's been one hell of a week. Let's just try to start from the beginning. We already knew the Van Gogh collaboration with Pokémon a week before, 2 weeks ago. And Wednesday this week, Pokémon Company International revealed the full details essentially and invited a lot of people, journalists, influencers, you name them, to the actual exhibition 1 day early before its official launch. And yeah, that looked very nice. I am not gonna lie. I know many of my friends had the privilege going there. Seemed to very enjoy it. And then the launch happened on Thursday. That didn't go down well. There were people being captured. So what happened was, I know my friend Stollers went there. He came in at around 12 p.m. in the afternoon, and the museum shop already sold out in the morning, and then the restock happened later in the afternoon, and that's where the Black Friday craziness, those kind of clips came from. All the people trying to fight off each other just to get some museum shop merchandise of Pokemon. Absolute mayhem. If you see anything like that, and again in the future, I just say no to yourself. No piece of merchandise is worth being potentially trampled on in the crowd, or your property being stolen, because in those busy places, sorry, but even if you see your phone being stolen in front of you, good luck chasing those kind of people. Yeah, so be mindful of your own safety, always first, right? Don't recommend engaging in that insanity. And then the shop closed, from what I've heard, and that was the end of the story for Thursday. And a lot of social media outrage happened. And yes, I was visiting the day after on Friday, so that happened yesterday. And my friend as well was going with me, and I hoped it wasn't too busy, and luckily it wasn't. Very nice, very nice. I expected insanity in the shop. Luckily there wasn't. I did make a blog. Let me put it up here. So there's a small queue here, as you can see. This was the queue, I believe, that you had to pick the promo up at the time. The actual entry is on the right. There's the actual entrance for you to show your ticket. And it went quite smooth, honestly. There was not a huge queue. I was in there within like 5 minutes, maybe even less. And the staff was also very polite and helpful, even though they are very busy, of course. Can't imagine working now, right? Yeah, it was very nice. Smooth experience. On the first floor, of course, you had to put your backpack in a locker. The security will notice that. They will hold you. They are next to the elevator. They will say, no, you cannot go in with the backpack. There's the locker room. Put it in there, and then you're allowed to go above. So on the first floor, there's the Van Gogh museum shop. Sold out. I went in there like 4 o'clock. Just before 4 o'clock, everything sold out except for literally this. This was the only thing that was left. And I grabbed 6 smuggle pens because I thought to myself, I like Kumiya. I want to grab 6. Didn't read the sign that said 1 item per customer, and the cashier didn't stop me buying those pens. And then when I looked more beforehand, I was talking to the staff. I said, where's all the Pokemon merch? Yeah, they said they deliberately, intentionally were hiding the Pokemon merchandise along with the regular assortment of Van Gogh items, right? So after digging a little while, we only could find the postcards and the color pencil. Yeah, that was nothing too crazy. Sadly, I also grabbed 5 each of the postcards and 1 extra color pencil because I know some Sozo fans I know would love them essentially. And sadly, the next cashier said to me, 1 item per customer, and that's how I ended up with this small batch of Van Gogh Pokémon merchandise. In the end, I was primarily going for the promo card and not the merchandise. If there was any merchandise left, it was a bonus, and that was not the primary focus, unlike certainly other people that had other ideas. So if you are going, yeah, absolutely go to the pick a time slot in the morning. That's your best chance, I believe. Who knows? But fast forward, yeah, it wasn't too busy actually. The venue itself was not too busy. It was very enjoyable. Everything went smooth. As you can see here, I could make pictures. The people wasn't overcrowded at all. And these were actual real paintings. Yeah, they are not printouts on paper. These are the real deal. They are taking it actually very seriously. So that's absolutely nice to see up close, in person. Highly recommend checking that out. Honestly, it needs to be said. I enjoyed it. And this is the most important bit. And yeah, a lot of people are very materialistic, greed, selling, flipping. It's also part of the whole thing. I understand. But this was a nice experience. If you're a Pokemon fan in general, I enjoyed it. Seeing, in particular, Tomogazu Kumiya's artwork being actually present at the real proper museum in my own country, right? That was incredible in my opinion. Also, Soso artwork is also just fantastic. Brilliant. Would have loved a promo of Soso or Kumiya. Not that I don't like Naoyo Kimura, because it looks absolutely gorgeous. But I would really love, would have loved multiple promos, honestly. Why not? Would have loved it. More items, more detail about the promo card. It was difficult in getting multiples. What you had to do is once you were in, you had to go to another desk to obtain this specific brochure and this flyer to start your Pokemon adventure essentially. So when we are done shopping and watching the exhibition, we went to the exit. There was a group exit essentially. Also downstairs, I believe, yeah, or on the first floor, and there was security present. Yes, it was a special exit. There were people having the promos in hand, but there was security next to it. You had to you have to give back the brochure again to the security, and then you were only eligible for 1 promo card, and that's it. Now you essentially you had to go to the exit, and then you likely couldn't came back without a new ticket. That's just how it is. I don't know if this was the case on launch, but I think they might have changed this indeed, because I've seen many people having multiple promos. I don't know if they've purchased them at the exit from people or not. Do not know. But this was how the promo was distributed on Friday. Here's the promo in hand. Very nice. It's not foil, it's just a matte, similar to the Scream Munch promos. I think this is a nice touch. The insert, the backing, is double with the actual Van Gogh self-portrait. Nice touch, honestly. There's also a card printed by Cartamundi in Belgium. Yes, it's a very big printing company, most known of Magic the Gathering, I believe, yeah. And Cartamundi also printed Pokemon cards in the beginning when it came here. The base set, I believe. And that's how it is here. It's very nice. Yes, the Pokemon Center Chaos. Oh, that's also... Oh, I don't know, man. It's just that's another. What do they actually apologized yesterday. So what happened is, after one day of eagerly waiting for many people, it happened. It dropped, and before people could actually cart the items, it was already sold out, and very, very likely due to bots picking up all of the stuff, essentially being backdoored, of course, before everyone, the humans, could actually cart them and checking out. I saw some people from the Pokémon in the UK getting some items, which is very nice. But you cannot win from sneaker bots. Just how it's they can check out within milliseconds. It's just super insane. They do not have to click on multiple pages. Yeah. Pokémon Company International made a mistake. Backfired really, really hard. With every single product, you get one promo. So if you bought, like, for example, 10 tote bags, you would get 10 Pikachu with the grey felt hat promos. That's asking for a disaster, and and this is the result. People are not amused. I can absolutely understand that. Yeah, personally, in the end, you can see it as a corporation having sold out, but this can really backfire if you do not act accordingly. And this is damage control. This specific tweet is damage control because it never came into the hands of the actual people that really wanted it, but more into the flippers. So regardless, the Pikachu felt that promo, it will go down. They are promising more promo cards, but not promising products, essentially. So the actual Van Gogh merchandise, which is a bummer, really might not return. I do believe the sleeves and whatnot will essentially restock, but that's just my guess, really. Would be a shame if this was the final drop. But Pokémon Company International should honestly, and I am very sure they should cancel every single order, and how difficult it may be if they spotted bot activity and shipping it all to one address. Really, they should just cancel it but they likely won't cancel it, and I think this may be part of the problem. Like I said, in the end, it's just a corporation that sold something, right? In the end, they won't back down. But it was very funny when I exited the actual museum. There were people standing on standby, trying to buy a promo, and someone offered me 50 euros. Come on, I said to myself and my friends, well, no, sorry, we like this card, we want to keep it. And Scorper couldn't say no to that, of course. And so I made a selfie in front of him. Yeah. Posing with my promo, showing was happy. And you can see the tweet here. There's the result. Where is it? This was the result. Yeah, but honestly, I'm not sure, honestly, how to feel. Mixed feelings with Van Gogh Museum. The actual exhibition was amazing. The Pokemon Center chaos, the incident was not nice, and the Black Friday chaos like mayhem in a museum shop also does not seem nice as well. Luckily, it wasn't there. That's about it, honestly. If you do visit, please. Go with your friends, have a nice time. It's in Amsterdam, right? And it's like 30-40 minutes from Schiphol, the airport, with the bus. So you are not too far off. If you're in Europe, you likely can book a flight ticket and arrive in the morning and leave at night, honestly. And you can sleep at home again, essentially. if your airport's not too far from home, of course. Yeah, you can make a fun trip of it. If you are outside of Europe, personally, I'm not sure if it's worth it. I would book a small vacation around this exhibition in order to get the most out of your ticket, essentially. If you would only visit for this exhibition, I'm not going to stop you, of course, but I do recommend exploring more of Netherlands. That's just my opinion, because there's more in the Netherlands to visit than this museum. But if you are a hardcore fan and you must see it, I won't stop you, and I highly encourage you to go anyway. So yeah, that's really it. Van Gogh. I would love to get more merchandise, but it cannot be helped, right? Some things are just meant to be. I am very happy that the promos were not sold out. There seem to be plenty available, and that's the most important bit, really. Got the Pikachu with a great felt that, and I hope you can get one for a very, very, very low price in the near future, when everything is being dumped on eBay from the Pokémon Center online. Thank you for watching and listening. Have a nice day, everyone. Like, comment, subscribe. Goodbye.